Hello there and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling in the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today we're going to be doing another haul unboxing. As you can see, we've got a few parcels out in front of me. Now this is slightly different to what I normally do because these are actually all international purchases that I've bought. So obviously they kind of tend to cost a little bit more because of postage and what have you. But sometimes you can pick up a bit of a bargain, I think, or you can find something that you really just can't get hold of, certainly in the UK. And sometimes you get a little bit drunk and you buy something that you think, oh my god, what did I just spend that sort of money on? So I'm going to open these up and we'll have a look at them, and if you want you can tell me what you think of my insanity, basically, because some people think I'm a bit nuts. I don't have a problem with that because probably I am. So first off, we're going to start off with this package here, which has come from Poland and cost me £72.64. Now I think this is a bargain, basically. I just basically was looking for something. I found what I wanted, and then I went and bought another 3 models from the same place because, you know, if you're going to pay £15 for postage for one kit, you might as well pay, I don't know, £16-17 for more than that. That's the way I look at it anyway. So let's get this one unwrapped. I hate it when they come in plastic. Let's see what we've got. Now I've got 3 Tamiya kits in here. I'm going to get the one out first that I actually wanted, which was this one, which is the US multiple gun carriage M16 with the anti-aircraft on it, which is kit number 35081. Now this kit normally costs in the UK, because it's kind of hard to get, sort of 40 quid. So £72 paid. That was sort of, I think that was the most expensive one, around about 25 I think I paid for that. So we got that one. We also got US Armoured Personnel Carrier M3A2 half-track with the heavy weapons and all these guys. That one is kit number 35070. And the third one I got was US half-track 81mm mortar carrier M21. Now, like I said, this one normally costs about £45 in the UK, and these ones cost sort of 25, so £72 paid with postage from Poland. Seems like a good deal to me. Don't know about you, but I think I got a good deal. This one has come from the Ukraine, and this one cost me £47. I'm a little bit disappointed as to how this came in a jiffy bag at the end of the day for 47 quid. What the guy's done is disassembled the box. This is what a lot of people do. And here we have a Mir Models Fokker G1A, which is a Dutch aircraft, twin boom configuration with a sort of a cockpit cabin thing going on here. And like I say, I paid 47 for this with the postage. I really want one of these because I'm kind of interested in alternate air forces and alternate markings. And the only one I could find in the UK that was this aircraft, I think, was an MPM. And the guy in the UK wanted about sort of 55 for it with the postage. And I said, well, said to him, look, I can get one from the Ukraine. It's not the same as yours, but it's the same aircraft for 47. And he said, nah, not interested. So I said, okay, fair enough. I'll wait a couple of weeks and I'll get it from the Ukraine. So that's what we did. Luckily, all the parts are pristine and it looks all okay. So that's fine with me. This has come all the way from New Zealand, and it cost me £32. Some of you that are familiar with some of the randomness that I have might realise that I kind of have a bit of a love-hate relationship for these things, which are called Ventura Spitfires, which were made in the 1970s. I've only built one of these so far, and I made a right pig's ear of it because they're garage kits and they're kind of hard to deal with. So I've built one of them, and currently the sort of reissue of these, because a lot of kits are reissued and reboxed and what have you, is this thing here, which is a J's model kits, Spitfire PR Mark, what's this, a 21 is it, X1X, not too sure, in the 1/72 scale. And these are basically exactly the same forms produced now as to these things that were produced in the 90s. So I thought it'd be interesting just to have a look at some point, have a look at one of these and see well, I know already that there is really no difference in the quality of the kit. It's still a bit of a nightmare, but they're kind of interesting and really, really difficult to do. So we got that from New Zealand. And we also got this thing, which is a Falcon Martin Baker MB5, which was an experimental British aircraft. And just to show that, well, you know, weird, wonderful things that these these vacuum form kits that were sort of much maligned in the 70s, because, you know, if you wanted a really sort of hard to find kit, sometimes somebody would just knock one of these up on a piece of plastic like this, and there you go, there's a kit for you. So this is a Martin Baker, which you can't really get as a sort of standard kit, but you can get it as a vacuum form still. And these are, well, look at that. I mean, that's going to be horrible to make, isn't it? But, you know, let's have a go at some of these weird things in the future. So now we're on to this box. Now this is £33, and this came from Poland again. And I do know that a lot of people hate this manufacturer, because all they do basically is rebox old kits. But they do some interesting ones that you can't really get anywhere else, and some of them have the interesting markings, which is kind of what I'm kind of into. And, you know, you can go and spend some money on another kit, probably cost about the same, and then spend £10 on some decals. So this is a DB3 Luftwaffe test aircraft, and this is a Russian Soviet World War II torpedo bomber or bomber. Obviously this one's been captured by the Germans. The ones that were, they decided that they didn't want to keep them, and they passed them off to the Finns. So that's basically how I'm going to be painting this one up. That's kind of a little bit too much money to pay for that, because it is a bit of a dog at the end of the day. But, you know, if you've had a few beers, sometimes you make a bit of a faux pas. Now again, like I said, people hate Mr. Crafts, I do realise that. And this is a box of Mr. Crafts, basically, which cost me £116. Again, this has come from Poland, and the guy has sort of flat packed everything. It's kind of a good way of doing it. So we're just going to have a look at the flat packs, basically. Again, these are kind of interesting to me, and I realise that, you know, a lot of people will sort of turn the nose up at these kits, but these cost me around about £11 each with the postage, so it's not cheap, but it's kind of the going rate. But getting a big selection of interesting kits to me is what I like to do. So first off, we've got a Aard 96B1 Schulfgesung, whatever that means. That's a training aircraft. Done out in German markings, also comes with Bulgarian and Hungarian. We've got a Fisa Stalk CI 156, and this one comes with German, Czech, Bulgarian, Polish, Finland and Swiss markings. So basically you get all these markings with it. It's not a very good kit, and then if you want to, you can go out and buy, you know, an Airfix or whatever, and you can use the markings, you know, on them. That's the way I'm looking at this anyway. And we've got an FA 156 again, Rommel Stalk. This one comes with German, Polish, Swiss, Russian and Hungarian. We've got a Marine Saulnier MS 406 coming with French, Polish, German, Finnish and Czech. We've got a Detine D520, French, Bulgarian, German, Spanish nationalist and French Polish. We have a CR714 Vasovi. I don't know that one. That's a Polish, Finnish, French and German. And we have a Croatian Air Force BF109 G14, which comes with Italian, Croatian, Finnish and German markings. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a Finnish Air Force Russian captured PE2. We've also got a Russian PE2, which comes with Polish, Russian, Yugoslavian and Czech markings. And last but not least, we have a ME262 Schwalbe, which comes with German markings, or 3 sets of German markings, and this obviously a Russian captured one. So we've got all those, and that all cost 111. So I don't know, I think it's kind of worth, you know, value for money if you just want to use the markings on some other kits, to be honest with you, which is kind of why I bought them. And they're kind of cheap and, to me, inoffensive, but I do realise some people are massively offended by them, but tough. My channel, my rules. And last but not least, we've got this one, which came from Japan for the princely sum of £36, and this is definitely a drunken purchase. This is a pit road Imperial Japanese Army Type 97 motorcycle with sidecar. I've kind of made a decision, or I made a decision when I was drunk one night, to that I wanted to build a motorcycle and sidecar from all the major nations in World War II. So that'd be the British, the French, the Germans, the Russians, the Americans, and the Japanese. And strangely enough, I can't find a 135 Japanese motorcycle and sidecar anywhere apart from in Japan, which is this. And £37 is a hell of a lot, but if you want one of them, you know, if you want to have a collection of something, sometimes you have to pay through the nose, and that's what I ended up doing for this. But that's kind of rare and interesting. I'm betting in Europe I can't find anyone selling one of these, and I can't probably find anyone building one on YouTube. So at some point in the future, we'll do that. So that completes our little kit unboxing. I can't remember what the total amount spent was, but I think it's probably around about the sort of £250 mark. But we've got a whole load of kits there, and that was a bargain. Unfortunately, he doesn't have these anymore, so you can't take advantage of it. But, you know, if you want to know where I got it from and you want to have a look, do drop me a message, and I'll quite happily provide the vendor's name and details off eBay. And there we go. So please do like and subscribe, and please do check out a few more of my haul boxings, of which there are multiple. There will be a link in the description box to have a look at some other ones. But do remember, these are all basically international kits, so that's why we've got a variety of 172 and 135. Normally, I try and do a 135 haul unboxing and a 172. So, there we go. Thanks for joining me. Please do like and subscribe, like I say. And we'll have more kit haul unboxings, and we're actually going to go and build a kit this afternoon as well. So, thanks very much. Be seeing you.